Hello, my beloved audience. This is Marcus again in one more video right here. For this one, guys, I want to talk about a black woman. I want to talk about an activist named Assata Shakur. She is fighting in favor of civil rights and against racism for many years. And I will try to talk a little bit about her career, her fighting across the years. Are you ready? Let's get started. Assata was born in Queens. Assata lived sometimes with her grandparents, but Assata lived sometimes also with her mother. Assata's grandparents lived in North Carolina, but Assata's mothers lived in New York. Assata, more or less about 17 years old, went out of school. And then, after some years, Assata went back to the school. And Assata got married 1 year before he went back to the school. And then she finished the school. After this time, when Assata went out of the school, when she finished it, Assata joined Black Panther Party. Black Panther Party. Power to the people. Power to the people. And Assata started being concerned about poor people. Principally about black poor people. When Assata joined Black Panther Party, Assata started organizing breakfast to poor children. Assata started to try and encounter first aid to poor people. She also tried free clinic for black poor people. Then time was passing and Assata started knowing more about civil rights. And in this time, Martin Luther King got a shot. And he passed away. He died. And a lot of black people in US and as well around the whole wide world, they became angry about this fact because probably you know, and I surely know, that Martin Luther King was fighting in favor of civil rights. He was fighting against racism with peace and love, just with words, you know. He was Christianity. And he did that. He was a peaceful guy. And even though he received a shot and passed away, Assata and a lot of other Black Panther members became angry, really angry. Angry with that fact, okay? And Assata started thinking about armed actions, armed action, a sort of terrorism, okay? Assata murdered 2 drug dealers. Assata became different. Assata assaulted some banks with her companions. Once, Assata tried a murdering of a policeman. Assata was caught, but her companions escaped. Assata was arrested. Assata was took in the jail. Assata got confination. Assata suffered physical abuse. but Assata received some visits, and one of her companions was her boyfriend, and Assata got pregnant inside of the prison. Then Assata got out of the prison. She escaped and she went to Cuba. And Assata stayed there for many years. After all those things, Assata wrote a book, and until nowadays, Assata is fighting against racism in US and around the world. She is Assata Shakur. Assata received the name of Joanne Bryan. But then, when Assata joined Black Panther Party, she changed her name. Assata means who struggle, fight. And Shakur means the thankful. So she struggles and she's thankful. Assata Shakur. Okay guys, 6 minutes. Okay, I talked about something really interesting that I discovered some time ago, just a few time ago. Okay, I read an article and I enjoyed that. I made some notes on my notepad. Then I recorded, okay, what was written on my notepad, and then I listened. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 whole week. I repeated it a lot of times. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I repeated many times. So, and I understood the content. And now, if I need to talk about Assata for some friend of mine, it will be fine and a bit easy, okay? So, this is Marcus. Probably you know me, but perhaps you don't know me. Perhaps this video is the first one that you are watching. So I will introduce myself to you. I'm Marcus. I'm a Brazilian guy. I'm from São Paulo. And I'm trying to find out a way to improve my English as a second language. And I hope to see you in the future, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.